Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 26. Please subscribe. Another lesson where we're going to be bringing in some previous lessons, little bits and pieces, and one lesson yet to come. Today's lesson is my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. First of all, have you ever thought of yourself as being invulnerable? I haven't. I never thought of myself as being part of the Marvel universe and to be invulnerable to attacks of any kind. I thought I was vulnerable. I thought I was much more, if I was part of the, if I was a superhero, perhaps I was like Superman and I was invulnerable except for kryptonite. Now, attack thoughts are like kryptonite. They attack our invulnerability, and our invulnerability, and that's a hard word to say over and over, is the fact that we are indeed a part of God, and God is invulnerable unless something has happened to God, and God can now be attacked. So we are part of God. We are invulnerable except for what goes on in here. In my mind, my attack thoughts can challenge my invulnerability. The lesson begins that it's surely obvious that if you can be attacked, you are not invulnerable. You see attack as a real threat. That is because you believe that you can really attack. And what would have effects through you must have effects on you. It's this law that will ultimately save you, but you are misusing it now. You must therefore learn how it can be used for your own best interests. Lesson we just had, right? And lesson 24, I do not perceive my own best interest, but lesson 25 told us that everything is for our own best interest. So learning about attack thoughts are for our own best interest, because once we are aware that we don't have to attack and we cannot in truth be attacked, that is information that will help us more and more to recognize and to realize and accept the truth of who we really are. Okay, so because your attack thoughts will be projected, you will fear attack. Absolutely. If I'm attacking, I kind of know I'm going to be attacked back. Peace never will come from attack. If I attack, I know that there will be retribution. Peace will never come up, will appear, as long as there are attacking thoughts and attacks going on in this world. That's no path to peace. The idea for today introduces the thought that you always attack yourself first. Okay, attack thoughts and invulnerability will never go together, and just as we will learn that we always forgive ourselves first and foremost, that's who we are always forgiving, us. Forgiveness is a gift we give to us. We always attack ourselves first. And in truth, that's the only one we really are attacking. There isn't anyone else for us to attack. We attack us, ourselves. There's a use for a capital letter there, but I'm not going to say it right now. Okay, so we attack ourselves first, and if attack thoughts must entail the belief that you are vulnerable. Their effect is to weaken you in your own eyes. I think I am able to be attacked. I think I'm vulnerable. I forget the truth of who I really am. I see myself as small. I see myself as defenseless. I see myself as able to be attacked. I am able to be overthrown, if it so it will be. But now, in paragraph 4, it tells us, practice with today's idea will help you understand that vulnerability and invulnerability is the result of your own thoughts. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. Nothing except your thoughts can make you think you are vulnerable. And nothing except your thoughts can prove to you this is not so. So just for the moment, lesson 70, and this is a favorite line in it, but it blends in so well with what we just read. And lesson 70 is that my salvation comes from me, or my happiness, or my freedom. It all comes from me. And now it says, it means, in accepting today's idea that it all comes from me, it means that nothing outside yourself can save you, nothing outside yourself can give you peace. But it also means that nothing outside yourself can hurt you or disturb your peace or upset you in any way. So this is always going to be an inside job. This is always going to be what I do to me, not what someone else attacks me. I'll believe it's them, but the truth is it's me. I'm attacking me when I believe I am attacking someone else. There is only me to be attacked, but it's also only me to realize that is impossible. I can make that other choice. And now, instead of believing I can be attacked, I can believe that I am invulnerable. Just for the moment, we had lesson 23, which plays into this, that I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. So now the practicing for today, we're up to 6 times, 2 minutes, 12 minutes during the course of the day. We can do this. And the practice should begin by repeating the idea for the day, closing your eyes, reviewing the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. Concern, any little bit. Remember, we are either in peace or we are not. And now the concern, it says, may take this form: depression, worry, anger, sense of imposition, fear, foreboding, or preoccupation. Any problem as yet unsettled that tends to recur in your thoughts during the day is a suitable subject. Now this litany of possibilities and things that are, let's face it, it's all fear. We had a very similar list in lesson 5, that I'm never upset for the reason I think. And in that lesson, we were told that the upset may seem to be fear, worry, depression, anxiety, anger, hatred, jealousy, or any number of forms. It doesn't matter what I'm calling it. It's all fear. So everything that is happening in my mind about attack thoughts is all boiled down to what I think is going to happen, is all boiled down to one commonality, and that is fear. So we go over this list of what is it that is causing me concern of any kind, and now name the situation. I'm concerned about blank, then go over every possible outcome. I'm going to call it, what is the worst case scenario that occurs to me in that particular situation? I'm afraid blank will happen. Now, it tells us that 2 minutes at the most. If you feel uncomfortable, go back to 1. Don't go less than that. But we won't be able to really cover all of the possible situations in that one practice period, because we will come up with so very many. But it tells us it's more helpful to cover just a few situations thoroughly than to touch on a larger number. After you've named each outcome of which you are afraid, worst case scenario, tell yourself that thought is an attack thought upon myself. So even though I think that it's someone else attacking, and I've used this metaphor before, that I project, as the lesson says, we project our attack thoughts outward. So I project it out. I'm throwing a boomerang. But what happens with the boomerang? It twirls around and comes right back to me. So I want to put that boomerang down. I want to put down the attack thoughts. And instead of believing that I am weak and that I am able to be attacked, that I am a victim, instead I want to see that in truth I am a sinless, guiltless, perfect child of God. And indeed I am invulnerable. And so are you. That's it for today. So please like, please share, please comment, please smile. Deep breath in and out. And pray for the awareness of who you really are today. Cape or no cape. Namaste.